Oh.
Yes, B?
Have you ever experienced holiday blues?
I mean, yeah. With having seasonal affective disorder, there's some holidays that we didn't even spend together because I was experiencing holiday blues. Like, there were some gaps in our Christmases.
Yeah, I'm a Grinch pretty much.
You're a
for like, I have kids now, so I have to.
So you have to,
I have
like,
to get
do
on
the
holly train, but like, yeah.
Yeah.
So.
I think it can come with the season, and then like also my birthday's around the holiday and a bunch of other things that we'll get into. So yeah, I could say I've experienced it, and it's a thing. So some people debate as to whether or not it's the thing. Like, it might not be in the DSM-5, but all right, people experience it. So let's talk about it.
I got that dish. Got that. I got that dish. 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 I got that dish. I got that dish. That dish.
Hey y'all, it's Onika.
And it's your girl B.
And you are dishing with Dainty Dish. How you doing today, B?
I'm scratching and surviving.
Good times.
Good times. It's
hey,
drawing near.
Child.
Christmas is drawing near and nigh. So that's stressful.
Near and nigh?
Near and nigh and near, whichever one.
Well,
how about you?
I'm good. Just coming off of a few weeks working from home.
Oh, did you conquer?
You're here. Came, I saw, I conquered, I survived.
Perfect.
I survived, so it was all good. It was all good.
I could see that.
Yeah. Well, I did the damn thing, you know? But with that said, I was hoping that today you would do the newsflash.
You weren't hoping.
I instructed you today
exactly.
to do. I want to hear your beautiful voice more.
No, I don't care.
I want you to participate.
Whatever.
So do you?
Like, I don't participate enough already. Whatever.
No, go. Just go.
So, for this newsflash, it comes from ABC7. And they're talking about beating holiday blues during the pandemic. So, in San Francisco, this report came in, and it says that as the latest stay-at-home order begins to take effect in counties, that's counties, across the Bay Area, we are oh my gosh, I'm so sorry. We are hunkering down for what will be the most unusual holiday season. This is true. The new stay-at-home order will mean big changes for the holiday traditions. No going shopping for gifts with family, with retail capacity cuts, and year-end celebrations with coworkers won't be the same. With outdoor dining over 2020, which I didn't even know that this was a thing, that they were actually still doing parties at all outside. Who would want to outside work
Americans.
parties? Okay, well, but you know, to each its own. But basically, they're just going on to say, like, how should we manage the change? You don't have to like it, but just accept the limitations. And sometimes, when we accept the limitations of our situation, we can see the solutions and opportunities. This is what Christine Garcia, I believe, Psych D. Right? PSYD, that's psychologist.
Yes.
D in San Francisco Regional Director said, and she's from the Edgewood Center for Children and Families. So she's basically just saying you should have room for your kids to feel upset if you have kids. You should have room for yourself to feel upset and make space for your joy and hope, which is kind of cliche, but I guess 'tis the reason for the season.
Well, you've got two of them. One of them really can't talk all that much yet, but the one that does talk, did she ever tell you about, herself maybe feeling the holiday blues, or is she just generally
really
excited about the holidays?
Yeah, she's genuinely excited about it.
Okay, that's good.
Like,
that's
she's
good.
not. We made our own tree this year, so we're on a whole nother playing field.
Whole nother
okay,
level.
so we've spiced it up this year.
Muy
there's
caliente.
no muy caliente.
Muy caliente. Spice it up.
So, well, that's just that, and. She goes on and on to say all these things like, are you drinking too much? Are your kids having trouble getting out of bed? Are they overeating? Are you overeating? Like, I think everybody's doing all these things right now, and I don't think.
I think what she's trying to say is that it's problematic that everyone is doing these things right now.
Yeah, but
like,
you'd be doing these things. You would be doing these things around the holidays anyway. So it's like.
Yeah, but
it's like don't tell me about myself. I've lived with myself
but you'd be
since
doing
March.
It with jolly behind it, not with
listen,
like COVID.
Listen, Miss Garcia, I appreciate your input, but like we've been doing this since March, baby girl. Like we went from not having toilet paper to having toilet paper to just try to have a little
Can't
simple
find the
dinner.
lights all white to save our lives.
You know what I'm saying? Like. Don't tell me about myself before the holidays, because you're giving me the blues. As far as I'm concerned, like the anxiety. Like I've been I've been doing whatever all year round. I've been drinking all year round. I've been eating all year round, and now you're gonna make me feel bad about Christmas doing the same thing.
Oh my!
Leave me and my eggnog alone, okay, lady.
Okay.
But anyways, let's go to the next story. My phone came off on me there. Sorry. So we move on to tips. Tips on how to help with the holiday blues. So holidays are here, but not everybody's joyful. This is a fact. We all know this. So the holidays are here, but not everybody is jumping up for joy. While the standard color of Christmas are red and green, some people see the holidays wrapped in a haze of blue. Dum dum dum. So if you are one of these people, you are not alone. You go through all of the motions of doing what you think you're supposed to do, gathering merrily and shopping until you drop and eating and drinking excessively and attending festivities and making contributions to those less fortunate to be your best self during these times. So don't overcompensate, but the whole thing sounds really festive until you find that you're trying to be your best self for everyone else but yourself. So I guess this is where the holiday blues stems from. So they go on to say, in some ways, COVID could be our path to a better holiday season than we expect, actually. So perhaps this year that we live the truth of the season, caring for others, our families, our neighbors, and those who seem less fortunate. Maybe we could focus less on celebration and more on reclamation. Did I say that right?
Spell it.
reclamation. Reclamation.
Reclamation. Yeah, I think it is.
Okay, reclamation. Always had to ask you. So, here are a few good tips to get started on, not getting the holiday blues. So plan ahead. Set limitations and stop and regroup, and remember that you are in control over this season. So, don't shop till you drop. You don't have money because COVID's hit us all. Like you can get the kids one toy. If they're salty, they're salty. That's their business. We've worked hard this year. Keep it simple and stay flexible. Remember, this is temporary. Travel will eventually resume and restrictions will be lifted. So for all our, what do we call them? Snowbirds? Is that what people are when they travel for Christmas and all that?
Snowbirds.
So, you guys will, this too shall pass.
You will get to Florida.
Your time shall come, okay? Florida, Cuba, Mexico, wherever you like to go, it's coming. You just missed it this year. It's all right. So be good to yourself. So exercise, relax intentionally. So don't be, we've been lazy. We've had our lazy days, and like actually relax. Keeping yourself on schedule and continuing healthy habits helps you and others around you. So, keeping your schedule. Avoid overindulgence in food and alcohol. Don't tell me about myself.
Oh my gosh, stop it.
This is general
advice?
I'm just saying,
like, for the general public, I don't know why you're taking it so super personally.
It's not personal. I'm just saying, like,
it's not personal. It's strictly professional advice.
I just feel like this has been a stressful year, and stop telling people
no,
to avoid overindulgence. Like, instead of saying avoid overindulgence, like, exercise and drink more water.
Oh my god,
that would have been a little bit. Don't tell me about myself. This is all I'm saying. So keep connected with family and loved ones, even if it's only virtually. So, Skype, Zoom, FaceTime, WhatsApp, use them all. Use them all and use them thoroughly, because you got to keep in touch somehow, and we can't see each other. So laugh. This is what I do all day, every day. Whether I'm cracking the jokes, I'm getting the jokes. Laugh. It'll get you through the roughest of the rough. Seek help. It's a little rough, but it's true. Seek help.
Yeah.
If you're getting too down, if symptoms of sadness and depression and anxiety continue despite your best efforts, call a Call a mental health professional or a doctor. So that is our tips. And we have one more. Just one more. I'm sorry to cut into your time.
No, please take your time.
So I shall.
I shall.
So CTV News is our last news report. We all love a good CTV News story. So alone during the holidays, how to cope when you're feeling lonely. Lonely. I am so lonely. The picture even in this news clip looks really. It looks like me. It looks like me on the couch scrolling through TikTok. Like, am I lonely?
I with your TikTok lifestyle, I think you are.
Am I lonely?
I think it's beyond reasonable to say that you have an issue.
Out of Toronto, we have a news report saying that while the holidays are often a difficult time for people experiencing loneliness, this year might be even harder than most as pandemic-related restrictions keep loved ones apart. So, as we've been saying this whole time, it's a different time, and we have a lot more obstacles as opposed to every other year when people have regular holiday blues. The increased isolation has led some experts to worry that it will cause an uptick of loneliness, anxiety, and depression in the population, particularly during the holidays and the winter months. So many of us are feeling lonely during the time because of physical distancing. We miss our get-togethers. We miss hugs. We miss human touch. And this is said by Dr. David Dozouz. I'm sorry for butchering your name. Okay. Doiswa. I see no accents, but I will believe you. A psychology professor at Western University who helped design a survey earlier in the pandemic about the rising rates of anxiety and depression. So he said this on an interview to CTV News in October. Humans are the most social animals in the world. Loneliness can also impact individuals' physical health, according to a new study by Canadian researchers, which found the brains of lonely people to have different characteristics than people who do not experience regular loneliness. That's interesting. They suggest these differences may be the result of lonely people using certain parts of their brain to adapt to their situations. Mm-hmm. If someone was stranded, in a forest, they'd have to adapt to the situation of being lonely.
Cruise.
I mean, he drew a face on a volleyball just for connection. Didn't he kill that volleyball in that movie at some point in time?
He I think he lost the volleyball or something. I
Why
don't
was he
know.
screaming? He lost it and went to see?
I think, yeah, went
I might
to
have to
see,
watch
flew
Castaway
to see.
again.
I can't remember.
I felt like I thought he went crazy and stabbed the volleyball, and that's when he started screaming.
With
no.
what?
I don't know, a sharp rock?
No, I don't
Anyways.
think that's what happened. I don't remember.
I mean, it could happen with loneliness.
It could.
You could go stir crazy. It's
Like-
like you go stir crazy with a baby sometimes, but
Oh my gosh.
anyway. So, as they were saying, so for these who may be worried about their mental health during the holiday season, CTV News has rounded up some recommendations from experts on how to cope this year. So, normalize feelings. Feel everything. It's okay to cry. I think we should normalize crying, guys. It's okay to cry out of nowhere. Nothing's wrong with you. You're not crazy. Sometimes you just need to let out some emotions you didn't let out a month ago. It's okay.
It's okay to cry.
It's okay to cry. So you're going to have to say his name again because I'm not going to say it all with special emphasis as you did. Dozwa. There we go. Said one of the first things to remember is that it's normal to experience loneliness right now, and that Canadians can take comfort in the fact that they're not alone in feeling this way. Many of us are experiencing loneliness during this time, and especially with COVID, he said it's okay to normalize that and recognize that this is difficult. Also, he says to seek connections. So the COVID-19 pandemic has certainly made it harder for Canadians to connect with each other, especially in person, which is why Hollenshed, this is a new person, said it's important for them to squeeze all of the connections they can out of every interaction. What a phrase. Squeeze.
Like suffocate, like squeeze.
That means intentionally seeking moments of connection with others whenever there is an opportunity. It's your grocery trip of the week, and it's an exciting field trip. You can make more of an effort to actually connect with people at the grocery store. So saying to the cashier, how are you doing today? How busy is this? I do this all the time.
Cashier is one thing,
Like,
okay?
but don't be going out to
But
people with
don't be going
backside.
up
Like,
to strangers.
listen,
I try
I'm
to
just
hold a
reading. I'm just
conversation
reading what is
with
given
some strangers
to you.
in a lineup. I can't like that stuff.
Like,
No,
like I'll hold converse. I always hold conversation. I'll always crack a joke, something. You know, if I'm with
like
the cash
if it's
girl.
at the
And,
end, you know what I mean? Not at the like beginning of your lineup experience. You're cracking jokes with someone. Like it has to be at like the very end of the experience. Like you're unpacking, unloading your groceries. and you say, forgot the celery. You know, like
no,
that's
just.
and then she laughs, you laugh, like, but not from like the jump when you guys are still like impulse shopping and like you really seem to be getting to know each other. Like I can't hold those kinds of conversations.
It comes any which way, and it's a conversation that I know I make the person's day, so it's all good. But you know, like as the article says, you know, your grocery trips are field trips. You know, it's once in a blue moon because it's not essential every day. So, you know, make the best of it. I do think also they say I do think it's important to try and deliberate about connecting socially with people. And of course, both I can't butcher these people's names anymore. Both of these doctors said that those who are feeling lonely during the holiday should try to make an extra effort to regularly connect with friends and family, even if it's through the use of technology. Find balance. So in addition to seeking out social connection, it said that those who are feeling lonely should try to find structure in their days, especially in the winter. It's common for them to want to hibernate and stay at home during the colder months. And it's what is wrong with hibernation? Just saying, nothing's wrong with it. You shouldn't overextend it, but it's cold outside.
Well,
no, but not everybody likes the wintertime. Not everybody's, you know, winter people.
Winter people.
Winter people.
Some people are summer people. Some people are spring people. Some people are autumn people.
People, you know, like it's how people
winter's
feel.
Winter's not their season.
We know in depression what happens is people can move into a downward spiral when they start to do less because of what they're feeling. They don't have much motivation, and they're less. And the less you do, the less you feel like doing. This is true. You should also pursue healthy distractions. For those who may be dreading the holidays, his name.
Doswa.
Doswa, okay. This is too fancy for my liking. I don't know how you're remembering the name, but kudos.
I can see the name in my head.
Wow. Doswa suggests focusing on activities that... he suggests that you focus on activities that you enjoy. He stresses that this doesn't mean that you should avoid how you're feeling in the long term, but it's a strategy that could help you temporarily overcome that feeling, especially during the holidays. Healthy distractions can be a good thing to take the edge off and do something different or fun that day or during that season. Sorry, Doiswa compared it to when people do something enjoyable on the anniversary of the death of a loved one as a way to distract themselves temporarily from the pain of that memory. It's kind of the same. It's a healthy distraction. Remembering that this period of isolation is temporary is also important, according to Doise, who said people should cut themselves from some slack for feeling this way, the way they do during this period. So COVID is not going to last forever. And the loneliness that we are feeling right now doesn't mean that... I'm sorry. Oh, they did the two that's. What I'm always going to feel at the time of the year, every year, he said. Oh, that was weird. You know when they do that's... That sounds weird when you read it if you don't read it in the right tone. That's what that ended as. that's that. It just was weird. Anyway, so that was our news flash for today. I hope you enjoyed it.
So we're talking about holiday blues. Have you ever experienced the holiday blues?
Yes, I don't.
I feel like you always had holiday blues.
Yeah.
Yeah. I wouldn't say you're a Grinch. I would just say, you just generally don't enjoy
the Grinch had holiday blues.
Did the Grinch have holiday blues?
He hated Christmas. He didn't hate every day of the year. He lived his life, but he especially hated Christmas.
So is that what the story is?
I'm more than sure that's what the story was.
Oh.
You guys could let us know. You guys could email us or send us a DM if you feel otherwise. But I'm pretty sure the Grinch had seasonal depression.
Oh my gosh.
I don't think he was a Grinch revelation. All year round. I'm more
I feel
than
like
sure.
he was a Grinch all year round.
No, because then you would have heard of the story that he was a Grinch all year round. He was just a Grinch at Christmas. He could have lived his life in the mountaintops.
Yeah, he just really hated
Christmas is when they started singing songs, and he started going down, and there's Christmas decorations, and that's what the Grinch.
Well, I guess I don't. This is
this is news to you.
This is news to me. I thought the Grinch was the Grinch all year round.
I'm just saying
because I know he's the Grinch that stole Christmas. I'm aware that's who he is. But at the same time, I just assume when would he have planned to steal Christmas? Wouldn't it have been all year round? No, he spent all that time hating Christmas.
No,
just for the one day to come up and be like, "Oh, I really hate this day," but the rest of the days he would have been spending time equally hating.
I watched the real life of the cartoon, so you can't talk to me about this right now.
I'm just saying, it's possible.
But okay, holiday blues. I consider myself a Grinch.
You consider yourself a Grinch
when the holidays come?
I don't know. I just feel like what is it all for? It's for the baby Jesus.
It's for baby Jesus.
It's for baby Jesus. What do you mean? Jesus. What is it all for? I don't know. I don't know.
Jesus. What do you mean? It's baby Jesus' birthday. That's what it's for.
It's 89
Everybody
years
else,
old.
he's not 89 years old.
Jesus, how old is Jesus? He's 89 years old. It was someone sent me a TikTok.
I thought you came off of TikTok.
No,
Oh,
they
Dika.
sent it to me, and I just watched that one.
Okay.
Okay, I did not
Okay.
scroll. Thank you. I did not scroll. Okay, don't go accusing.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Okay, don't go accusing
Okay.
anybody of anything.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I don't know. I feel like, especially with this whole, we're having a COVID Christmas. Like, what does that mean exactly, though? Like, we're
Hide your kids, hide your wives, and hide your husbands.
hide husbands
'Cause
too, 'cause COVID's getting everybody up in this bitch. Like, COVID
what it
is,
means.
yeah, it's a COVID Christmas. Like, you know, we can't interact with each other. I think there's a rule out there in Ontario land.
Actually, on Christmas Eve, we're going back into lockdown.
On Christmas Eve, we're going back into lockdown. Is that came up on your phone, Al, just now?
You can't leave it all?
Yeah, like only essential businesses can operate. Like back, it'll be like it was back in March, essentially.
Oh my gosh!
Until when?
28 days from Christmas Eve.
For 28
for
days?
28 days from Christmas Eve, we're on lockdown again,
Bro,
guys.
are you shitting me? I'm not trying to have to go to the
So-
grocery stores right now.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh!
Breaking news.
Breaking news. This is not breaking anymore because you're getting this on. Well, it'll be on
The day
day before this happens. So hopefully, if you're listening out there and you're living in the Toronto or Durham, is it Durham too?
It's everywhere.
All of Ontario. Any of our listeners in Ontario, go to the grocery stores.
I'm annoyed. Anyways, back to
Yeah.
holiday blues. This would put you in a fucking
This
holiday
would put
blues,
you
right?
in a blue. In a blue. No, but like I was saying just about, again, COVID, like now we're on lockdown again.
Mm-hmm.
You know, before they were saying it was like one person
Could go to a
could
household.
go to a
yeah.
household, which would have been me coming into like our family's household if I wasn't basically living there right now.
Mm-hmm.
You know, but what if you have like a lot of family, like, and you want to visit?
Like, what if you're like me that has to tote 2 children?
Yeah, you have like 2 different separate families. Like, yeah,
Like I have, yeah.
it's just ridiculous. It's
a
crazy.
it's a Zoom Christmas.
It's a Zoom.
It's a Zoom Christmas. I heard they have Santa Claus on Kids Messenger.
Like, what do you mean Santa Claus?
Like you could add Santa on Kids Messenger
oh,
for the
I don't
kids.
think so.
Like this is like,
That's
it's like one
creepy.
person, and like I don't know
That
if they
is
could text them
creepy.
or if like a video comes up, like a pre-recorded video. I haven't clicked on it, but I heard about it.
Kind of weird.
It is a tad weird. It's a tad
Yeah.
weird. It's probably like a voice recording or something. I
It's
doubt
weird.
there's probably
I
a
don't
video.
like it. I don't like
But
it. Yeah,
COVID
but
times.
it's saying they're even saying for holiday blues, even people who like the holidays experience holiday blues. You know,
Of course.
they're stressed, they're exhausted.
Listen,
Like,
these children and family could suck the life out of you around the holidays. I've dipped into money I shouldn't even be dipping into for this Christmas. I'm like, I gotta put it back, but you know, people are they're either overcompensating or you know,
not compensating
saying
at all.
no. Yeah, I didn't know what I didn't want to say undercompensating.
Undercompensating
Is not a
right,
yeah. See,
They're not compensating at all. It says the most persistent and recurring feeling when it comes to holiday blues is this feeling of overwhelming sadness around the holiday season. Like, I feel that. I never really like, I feel like I used to, as a kid, I think as a kid, we all liked the holidays.
I stopped liking Christmas at the age of 12
when Grandma died.
and then one grandma died, and then the next one died within 8 months.
Yeah, one
9
grandma died
months.
on my birthday.
Yeah.
So it's just 5 days after Christmas. So, I just, since the age of like 22, I had 22 good years, I guess I could say that,
Yeah.
of loving Christmas. Some people don't even get that much. Some people get like fathers walking out on them Christmas Eve when they're like
Going out
4
to buy a
years
jug
old.
of milk. I don't mean to be funny, but
never coming back, no gifts, no living in a shelter. I had some good years. I had some pretty good years, but after that, it just felt like just not worthwhile anymore.
Yeah.
When grandmas died, it was just sad.
Yeah. And I think mom's dad died around Christmas too when she was younger. So
Yeah, I
really
think so.
never.
Yeah, she's never really. But she will decorate a house.
Oh yeah, 100%.
That woman will decorate a house like if
never
she
know.
has the joy of Christmas in her heart.
It's
never
it's
know.
the birth of baby Jesus. That's
Birth of baby Jesus.
That's where it comes from. That's where the joy comes from.
Yeah.
He's the reason for the season.
So, some signs of the holiday blues would include difficulty concentrating, feeling irritable or angry, feelings of exhaustion or fatigue, feelings of loneliness, lack of pleasure in normal activities, losing interest in activities you normally enjoy, which I think is like the same thing, but sleeping much more or much less than normal.
Who wrote these notes?
Trouble making decisions. Withdrawing from friends and family.
You're like, I'm pretty sure that's the same.
Pretty sure that's the same thing. Anyways, but those are some symptoms. I don't think any of that's happening with me this year. I think I'm pretty I think I'm resigned about Christmas.
I got
it's happening. It's been you're trying to make the best of it because it's been such a shit year.
Mm-hmm.
So you're trying to go get on Amazon and order things and wrap them and I bought myself
70%.
some. Oh my gosh! Can we talk about the fact that I bought myself some gorgeous gemstone jewelry from my friend Yatunde's line, Princess and Little P. Sorry,
we will put the
name at the bottom. Put the name at the bottom and her handle, so you could check out her stuff. Mm-hmm. She had a pop up Zoom call thing, and it just everything was so gorgeous. I wanted everything, but I settled on a couple pieces. They're really very nice. I can't wait to show them off. I'm really excited about them. But that was the most that I did for myself, this whole holiday season. I'm not into it. And I bought Poops a gift.
Yeah, I made my tree.
I stop with the I made my tree thing.
I made my tree.
You made your tree.
How
did your tree appear? I made it.
It was, yeah.
Did you buy it? No, I made it.
I think that's...
How did that tree come to be? I made it.
I think that's joy enough. That's all I mean.
No, I got
70% though off that list. Probably 70% of those things. Would I call it holiday blues? I don't know. Maybe we're like what now? By the time this airs, 2 days to Christmas. So
2 days.
I think life's just stressful. It's been a stressful
Some
year.
of the causes, it says, is exhaustion, financial difficulties.
Yeah.
Overextending yourself financially or struggling to afford gifts for family and friends can create additional burden. Not being able to go home for the holidays, missing your family and friends can make the holidays seem especially lonely. Nostalgia for holidays past, of course. Mm-hmm. The ghosts of Christmas past. Poor social support, isolation, and loneliness. Stress. The holidays can be hectic, and all the stress can sometimes make it difficult to feel the holiday cheer. the strain of dealing with the extended family. Oh gosh. If there's one thing I love is my mother's extended family. If there's one thing I don't love is my father's extended family. I'm saying it. It is what it is. They might be listening. I don't care. I just like, it's just extended family though is a tough one. Like,
what is extended?
Like outside family. Like,
Not okay.
not your immediate.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, particularly if you don't get along with them. That's why I'm glad like most of the extended family I get along with is close by me.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest is much further away. Unrealistic expectations, setting your sights too high and failing to live up to your to those expectations. Sorry. So like having like, oh, I want to have the best tree, or I want to have the best Christmas. I want to get the best gifts. Like you have your expectations.
I didn't appreciate that. Okay.
I
didn't say I had the best tree. I just said I made my tree.
No, I wasn't throwing you shade.
It felt really shady how your neck rolled over
shade.
here, and I feel like we have to play that back over.
My neck it rolls in onto the this hand side. Yeah. I'm left-handed, right? So it rolls to the left-hand side first.
Okay.
So no one was throwing you shade. The best. And I was implying your tree was the best anyways. It's all right. It's all right, but it's not the best.
See, there's the shade. There it is. There it is.
Over commercialization of the holiday. It's this expectation that you're supposed to be happy at Christmas. Like all the movies are happy, all the Hallmark movies are happy, all the Christmas movies are happy. It's a Wonderful Life and Dreaming of a White Christmas and chestnuts roasting on an open fire and all that jazz.
Are you listing titles of
I'm
movies?
just random movies.
I was just going to say Home Alone. That's Home Alone.
No, but even that vibe is like, it's hilarious, you know? It's like Christmas is supposed to be this joyous, happy time, and they shove it down your throats. Like, they really shove it down your throats that, like, Christmas is this time of peace, love, happiness, joy.
I watch a lot of, like, conflict Christmas movies.
Like, Die Hard. I was into Die Hard shit. Like, Die Hard at Christmas is, like, the bomb. Like, I watch John McKay all day long. Oh my gosh.
I like the Miser Brothers, you know? Like, they fought that whole time through that movie.
No, the thing is for me is like, sure, shit's going great now. You know, the family's together. We love each other. You know,
like
you
this
got
Christmas.
This Christmas. That's why I'm like, let's celebrate this moment because this shit don't in the Dainty household don't come along too often where we're all getting along. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit don't come on. That don't come every year. That's like every leap year. You know what I'm saying? Like, so we need to celebrate these moments because usually someone at some point is in some kind of conflict, and it's usually something revolving around me because I'm the troublemaker of the family. But like that's why this is a precious time for me, and I'm looking forward to this Christmas. But like there have been years where I feel like Christmas what? Like Christmas
like what is Christmas?
Who is Christmas? What is Christmas? What does that even mean? Like I was so low emotionally and so depressed, you know, and I didn't want to celebrate anything. Like, I didn't want to celebrate life. I didn't want to celebrate death. I didn't want to celebrate anything at all. You know, Christmas, what all the joy it brings and all that jive. I didn't want any of that in my life, you know? So I feel like I'm just, like, super blessed that, like, I've gotten out of that emotional headspace and I could feel gratitude in what I do have in my life and the people that are in my life that have supported me and loved me throughout like all of it. So that's a really nice for me. That's a really nice feeling. Yeah. What are you grateful for?
I hate that question. People are like, I'm just gonna say my kids. Like what?
You're like, I'm just gonna say
my kids and sound cliche. Like my kids and for life. I'm happy I didn't get COVID.
No, well,
bitch. If you say there's still time, I felt like that O was like, oh well.
And you want to know the joke? That's literally exactly what I was
thinking. You see?
That's how well my sister
That's why she opened her mouth like that. She was like,
it's like
I didn't want the viewers to know. I didn't want them to know. So I was like, yeah, guys, I seen it from her mouth. She was like, oh. Like, I knew she wanted to whisper it too, and it would have been so much louder if she did. She's like, there's still time. Warrior. You thought. Listen, you thought it, but I'm spicy enough to say it. Like, come correct.
Muy caliente.
Come
Muy
correct.
Caliente.
I do listen.
So this holiday blues thing, it's like not like seasonal affective disorder. That's a real thing. That's in the DSM-5. But this specific thing is not in the Diagnostic Statistical Manual of Mental Disorders, which is like the Bible, as I've always said.
Because there's different holidays.
No. That's not the reason. It's just like it's not a real. It's kind of lumped in with seasonal affective disorder in the sense that like it happens during the winter time, like between they're saying like November, December.
Mm-hmm.
You know, people are facing a new year.
It's like Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's resolutions, whatever, like Valentine's Day.
Yeah, that whole period of time, and it's still winter on top of it. So it's all clouded by winter time. So I think that like the reason they wouldn't make it into like just a whole diagnosis is because it is blended in with winter blues or seasonal affective disorder in general. Mm-hmm. Like, so.
And then there's holidays outside of those months that people could feel that. Anyways.
Yeah, I guess.
Like you know, what? Like, I don't sell it. Like, I don't know. But, like, I don't know. Maybe some people are, like, patriotic. Maybe, like, July 4th. Or July 1st brings on some holiday blues. Like maybe they're like great grandfather fought in the war or something like that. Like, yeah, Remembrance Day or like, I don't know. Like, I don't know.
I
don't think anybody gets depressed around Caravana, so I couldn't spew that out off the rip. But I'm just saying, like, there's holidays.
Not a national holiday though.
I know that's like, I don't know what other national holidays there are because we don't really celebrate holidays.
No,
like someone might feel a little depressed around Easter.
Why?
I don't know. I'm just saying, like, maybe someone's grandparent died around Easter. That it made Easter a very traditional time, like, or something like that. Like, so you can't just bulk. You can't
just say holiday.
Yeah, like you can't just say.
I
holiday
get what you're
blues.
saying.
Yeah,
I get what you're saying.
So I get why they wouldn't.
Yeah. So
add it in.
Some ways to cope. So avoid excessive alcohol, guys. Like, no one's saying don't drink, but don't drink to
I'm going
excess.
to enjoy my puncher cream. I'm going to
punching? You're punching.
I'm going to enjoy. You know, I can't drink Baileys and them things, so
just
I'm gonna enjoy my enjoy.
2 drink limit. Say what? 2 drink limit.
Say what?
This one you kind of okay. This one is gonna sound weird because of what we're dealing with, but don't isolate yourself completely. Find like one other friend to socialize with, to be in a bubble with you during this time.
A bubble
buddy.
Bubble buddy.
Yeah, like a bubble buddy. That's a good idea. I like that.
I wish I could trademark it. Bubble buddy.
Well, someone's probably. I don't know.
Why can't you just let me win? Like what? Like
okay, you win.
Why can't you just cheer me on and see me win?
I am cheering you. Cheer.
Wow. So salts.
No,
has Toronto started?
It's the Toronto Road salting.
Yeah, they started, eh?
They started salting the Toronto roads. And I slipped a little bit. on that. It's very coarse. Try to exercise regularly. I started skipping, eh?
I noticed the rope
Law
in your
would
room.
be very he'd be
Who
very
the
proud of
hell
me. The one thing that came out of our bullshit relationship was
Like,
me learning how to skip. I could skip like 66 skips in one go. It's pretty decent. Wow. Don't hate on me. Don't hate the player, hate the game. Set limits. Don't overextend yourself during the holiday season, guys. Learn to say no. One of my favorite words in the world. No. Just learn to say no. Don't overextend yourself. Doing so much for family and friends. I'm not talking about me and you. We're not talking about me
No?
and you. No. No.
all right, we'll see.
Not us. Not us.
That's funny.
Not us, but other
funny.
people.
That's funny.
Yeah. Social obligations and whatnot. Like those other social obligations, not like my birthday or any special occasion that like Boxing Day or Christmas that might be coming up that we might need you to like throw something together. Seafood pasta.
I hope those ingredients are coming from over there because I'm broke for your seafood pasta. Like,
Mom and Dad.
like, my God.
Mom and Dad.
Well,
Yeah, so have realistic expectations.
who are you telling? Yourself or me?
It's fine to be excited about the holidays, but keep your expectations realistic.
Mm-hmm.
Honestly, keep them.
Well, we're going into lockdown.
Yeah, keep them low.
Yeah.
Keep 'em low.
Okay.
Keep 'em-
Just-
keep the expectations pretty low. Pretty down there. What can you do in lockdown to make Christmas not shit? I don't know. Like, I hope y'all have, like, if you guys haven't signed up for Netflix, Prime, Crave, Amazon, all, like, yo, start signing up for some stuff, guys. Like, there's a lot of content out
Visa
there.
gift cards you're getting for Christmas.
Thank you. You get 1 month free trial. Like, we're only in this for 28 days. So, like, technically, like, your 1 month, you can do the 28 days, and on day 29, cancel it. So,
I
like,
think I'll be doing my YouTube during those days.
Like, I'm just
like
saying,
day one
like,
of re-lockdown.
like the lockdown
Christmas
could be
Eve.
it could be very financially beneficial for some of these streaming sites, but entertainment wise, guys, like, you can't beat it. I just watched The Queen's Gambit on Netflix. Oh my gosh, it was amazing.
I'm on Dynasty right now.
Like, I'm like, I don't even know anything about chess, but I love this movie. Like, this, like, series. It was amazing. It was amazing. Dynasty is a good one. You're gonna like it.
Oh, I'm in it. I'm in it.
it.
Second season.
What's her name? What's the redhead's name in it? Carrington? Fallon Carrington, yeah.
I've always loved the name Fallen.
Fallon. It's not Fallon, it's Fallon.
Fallen. It's spelled fall on.
It's Fallon. Oh my goodness. According to
Say it again.
Fallon.
With an O?
Fallon.
With an O.
Yeah.
Okay.
What?
Say it again.
Fallon.
Spell Fallon.
Fallon.
Okay.
I thought that's how she spells her name. What?
I never knew an O made an I sound.
Fallon.
You're saying it sounds like you're saying Fallon.
No, I'm not. Can we please get back to the topic at hand?
Just go ahead.
Anyway, according to a 2015 study, you guys are so weird. According to a 2015 study from National Alliance on Mental Illness, 64% of people said they were affected by the holiday blues, while 24% said they were, like, affected a lot. by the holiday blues. I'm like, oh, that's interesting. And who do you think are the top affected groups? Take a wild guess.
I don't know. Kids?
Divorced people. Kids is a good one. Kids of divorced parents.
Okay. Well, yeah.
Those who are recently divorced or widowed. Small business owners.
Yeah.
Caretakers of elderly parents. Those recovering from an addiction. Like I said, children of divorced parents. Mm-hmm. Now, if you break each and every one of those down, that makes perfect sense.
Yeah.
Like, especially in a time like this, like
100%.
Small business owners. Like, before it was more like, oh, we just got to get that crunch in at the end of the year. We might have to put out some more hours.
This
now it's like, are we even going to open, like, for the new year?
Yeah.
Like, the stress that are on small business owners.
I wanted to do so many things over Christmas, and I was just like, you know what? I can't overextend myself. Like, I couldn't do baskets and gifts. I'm still trying to do stuff, but I'm like, I just couldn't overextend myself for this Christmas season. I was like, stick to the basics. Mm-hmm. For, like, you know, my regular orders that I get. Like,
yeah, I don't know, like, caretakers of the elderly. I mean, COVID. Like, it's everywhere. It's where the old people are.
Yeah. Oh, my daughter's teacher's sister actually tested positive.
Oh, my God.
And she works in an elderly home. So, like, those things are on the rise in the elderly home.
Those recovering from addiction, like we said. I mean, that's tough. Because who's there to stop you now if you don't have your groups, if you don't have your anonymous meetings, if you don't have your sponsors? Like, who's there to stop you from doing?
Jesus and your willpower. And if you don't have those two.
Yeah. If you're not going to say, Jesus, take the wheel, then you're SOL. Shit out of luck.
I was like, flying solo?
No. Shit out of luck. So, last thing. There was 19 tips, but I whittled it down to 12.
Well, that's beautiful.
12
days of Christmas.
Us with holiday stress and depression. Make realistic expectations for the holiday season. Set realistic goals for yourself. This is very key and very like maybe like not a 10-tiered cake, maybe like a 2-tiered cake. Like, you know what I'm saying?
I didn't get the analogy, but I'm still following with you. Explain.
No, but like what I'm just saying, like, shoot for the moon, but if you fall, you'll land on a star. So it's like don't overshoot your shot. Like, don't overshoot your shot.
Mm-hmm. Learn your limit and stay within it.
Know your limit and play within it.
Okay.
Thank you. So set realistic goals for yourself. Mm-hmm. I thought the baking analogy, you'd get that one.
Like, I did, but I just needed a little bit more of a breakdown. I'm like 10-tier, 2-tier. You might have had it better off if you said like 4-tier to 2-tier.
I thought I'd go with the impossible.
Extravagant.
That's
like,
what I was
it's
going
not impossible.
with. I was going with
just
the
very extravagant.
Okay, if you need to do a 10-tier
I've
cake
never
and
heard
it's
of
like
a 10-tier.
23rd, which today is the 23rd, you got to do a 10-tiered cake by the 25th. Like, maybe do a 2-tiered cake instead,
like,
because
that would have to be pre-ordered about a month in advance.
Like, thank you. That's what I'm trying to say.
I'm picking up what you're putting down. I'm picking it up.
I thought as a baker you would respect that.
That's why I said I'll still come along on this ride with you, because I'm interested. I'm interested at this analogy. I can now use it. I was interested to see where the analogy was going. Because in my mind I was just like 10-tier. It just, I couldn't visually see the 10-tier cake, but I could see the 2. So that's why I said,
come along on this magic carpet ride with me.
Like,
pace yourself. That's the next thing.
I can't go anywhere. Sorry, it's been stuck in my head all day.
It's in a book. Reading rainbows.
It's been in my head all day. Sorry, I had to.
You gotta
spew
sing
it out.
Sesame Street to get it out. I told you that's the trick.
What?
Guys, anyone who knows me knows if you sing Sesame Street when a song is stuck in your head, Sesame Street is so embedded in your brain from childhood that it will never get stuck in your head. It's deeply in there already. So after the show, start singing Sesame Street and see if just start singing it.
I feel like both of them are going to be stuck in my
They're
head.
not going to be stuck in your head. I'm telling you.
Because I didn't even know I knew the words from reading Rainbow.
I'm telling you, it's not going to
That's
get
how
stuck in your head.
distant in my memory reading Rainbow is. When I heard it today, it was like nostalgia. When I heard, I was like,
no,
what?
it's not going to get stuck in your head. Trust me. Anyways, make a list and prioritize the important activities. This can help make the holiday tasks more manageable. So prioritize. Be realistic about what you can and cannot do. Live and enjoy the present. That's some kumbaya right there. Live and enjoy the present.
Let me light a candle and
Look to the future with optimism. Don't set yourself up for disappointment and sadness by comparing today with the good old days of the past.
that sounded really
Limit your
confusing.
drinking, since excessive drinking will only increase your feelings of depression.
It does.
Try
It does.
something new. Celebrate the holidays in a new way, like making a tree. Something new.
Thank you.
Make time for yourself. Keep track of the holiday spending. Overspending can lead to depression. When the bills arrive after the holidays are over, extra bills with a little budget to pay them
Them
can lead
credit
to
card
further
bills?
stress and depression. I have bought legitimately less than $100 worth of gifts.
I put my cap this year at 2 and I spent 3.
I bought mom a gift, I bought Poops a gift, and that is it. And I'll help buy dad's shorts. But like,
Oh, you gonna have to, girl. Eyes brokes.
Like-
I wasn't joking. Eyes brokes, and now I have to go buy groceries because we're going on lockdown.
oh my gosh.
Like, I'm sorry because like I just can't. I can't deal with the lines. Like, I'm not gonna be able to deal with the lines.
Well,
Furthermore, I have to like my grocery trips. My grocery trips are field trips, literally from that article. Like, I got to go take the kids, and it's just a lot.
I feel sad for you, but this is what's up.
Well, all I'm saying is, girl, you got this.
What do you mean I got this? I got what?
The shorts.
Oh, I don't want to go. No, I'll send you the money and you got this. Like, I got work. I can't be doing all that. I gotta go pick up my brand new stuff. I'm not saying what it is yet because, well.
Are you done dancing?
I'm done. I'm done.
Okay.
All right. I think we're good. Yeah, if you guys are experiencing any holiday blues and you want to tell us a little bit about it, and what it looks like and what it feels like for you, hit us up in the DM.
That's
what I said.
That's your last year. That's how you're ending this. Like, you have nothing to talk about with season. Like, you don't have a recap statement or anything.
Oh,
like, you just
my
kind of
God.
sped through it. Like, final thoughts, last notes.
Okay, fair enough. Like,
Like,
yeah,
girl,
you guys
cut right
just
through
cut
it,
right
like-
through it.
Cut through.
I did cut through it. So final. If you're experiencing holiday blues, guys out there, just remember Christmas comes but once a year. It lasts
There we
24
go.
hours, and it'll be gone in an instant. And then it's New Year's, and then you'll be on to your resolutions that you'll probably break by February. So, or you'll keep your resolutions. I don't know. I'm trying to be like realistic.
So dark.
Here. Like, I'm trying
So
to be realistic
dark.
here. Like, but don't worry, the holidays are almost over.
I know the year.
That's the thing
done.
to look forward to, that they're almost over. The year is almost done, and then 2021, hopefully it doesn't do us
I
dirty
just
like
have-
2020 did.
I just have this weird feeling that like midnight's gonna come on New Year's Eve into New Year's, and the purge the purge music's gonna come on. The alarm. Like, I just have this like sneaky suspicion that something crazy is gonna happen after New Year's. But you know, just to add to what you said with, you know, holiday blues.
Yeah,
It's almost here. It's almost over. You know, we've conquered COVID from March till now. It seems like
we haven't conquered it. We've stayed alive.
We've stayed. Yeah,
we've stayed alive. And for those of us who didn't make it, God bless y'all. But
you're in a better place.
We stayed alive.
You're definitely
during COVID. That's all I did. I didn't do dick all else but stay alive.
Yeah, like honestly. So, but give yourself a pat on the back and some. You know, yeah, you did the damn thing, guys. But we've come this far, and we've still got a little ways to go. But don't let these seasonal blues get you down. The kids will be fine if they don't get the PlayStation 5. You know, like, you'll be okay if you have an extra helping of turkey. Okay, an extra sip of wine. You'll be fine. We won't judge. So don't let the blues get you down.
We won't, but Jesus might.
Jesus turned water into wine, girlfriend. It might not happen on his birthday, but he did that.
It's true.
He did that.
He did do the damn thing.
He did that.
He did
so
the damn thing.
For a wedding, no less. He did that.
So let them know how they can reach us, B.
So if you guys would like to get in contact with us, you could email us at dysh@daintydysh.com. So that's dysh@DAINTY.com. And if you're listening to us on Apple Music,
give us 5, you deserve 5.
I'm sorry, Apple Podcasts, and any other streaming and streaming services, please get share, subscribe. And if you're looking to get a hold of us as a collective, you can visit us on our Instagram. That's Dainty Dysh Podcast. So DAINTYDYSHPODCAST. And if you're looking to get a hold of us individually, my handle is That Mother Bad XO. So that's THATMUVABADXO. And if you're looking to get a hold of Onika,
that's Best of Onika, BESTOFONIKA. And if you're looking to get a hold of Ellie, that's its.ello. That's ITS.ELLO.
And if you're looking to get a hold of Tiana, hers is honey.t. So that's HONEE.TEE, I believe. We'll
HONEEYTEE.
Yeah, .TEE. So, and then also Twitter. We will have the Twitter link at the bottom of the screen for you guys. Send us a tweet, you know. She tweets back because I surely don't.
I'll tweet back.
I don't have too much. I don't have much. Don't ever say Twitter twatter again. That's why it sounds sexual to you. That's why it sounds sexual to you. Twitter twatter. It's a bit much, but yeah, she tweets back. So that's you listen. I'm thinking back to that last video when you're like, Twitter sounds sexual. That's why it sounds sexual right there. That's your problem.
Listen, I can't make this stuff up, okay? This is what comes from when you name something
from her brain straight to her lips.
Vaguely and veilingly sexual, okay? Twitter? Come on. Give me a break, people. Okay?
Whatever.
We all know how I feel about Twitter.
Oh, gosh. Anyways.
Twitter? Yeah, okay. Tell me that doesn't sound sexual.
You're ridiculous.
Anyways. Well, that has been the dish of the day. And I hope y'all have yourselves a very, very, very happy hump day.